Map 1 will be that Ascent, so we're defaulting back to what we had yesterday with Ascent as map 1, Split as map, not Split, Bind as map 2, and we'll also have, I don't think we've random map 3 yet, have we, Kak?
We have. I believe it is Haven.
Haven, there it is. So there's your series layout, guys. I'm just going to throw it up on screen right now. So Ascent, Bind, and Haven will be the 3 maps we are playing today between Team Grass and the guys over at Power Wicked Wings. So, okay. Kak, you'll have to make the lobby since you're having issues, it seems. So I'm just going to get everyone in.
No, I'm in.
Wait, what? No, I'm in yours.
What?
Wait, what is going on? Are you in a lobby right now?
I don't know. Yeah, I am. Join back.
Alright, so we're just having a bit of technical difficulty, so we are getting all that set up now, but I think we should be able to have everything working.
Map 1 was...
Map 1 was that Ascent, so we are currently good to go. Just make sure we have the correct tournament settings on, and we'll be heading in. Just a reminder for you guys, if you're not doing anything and you're just waiting for something to happen in chat and you're spamming your resident sleepers, instead maybe go over to animenia.com.au and maybe spam a look at their shirts. Really nice animation related shirts, and even not just anime related shirts, there's just some really nice designs on that site. So you're a big if you're into nice comfy streetwear and good looking clothes, maybe consider snagging yourself one of those or stick around for the giveaway. But either way, you should definitely look into picking up some of their gear. It looks really neat. And they've been obviously so kind to sponsor the tournament. Okay. See a lot of you spamming beautiful in chat. I think we're just getting the last couple players in through lobby now. I can't invite Peanut to the lobby.
I've already invited him.
Okay, that's probably why. Hopefully he's able to join. Oh! Yeah, apologies once again for the delays that we've had today. A lot of technical issues coming out of the woodwork. Bit of a upsetting circumstance, but we will persevere. About ready to get underway now, guys. Thanks for being so patient with us. And just another bracket update. So with that, when Big Vinny does advance onto the grand finals, which will be tomorrow at around 7 p.m. AEST. But there is a third place match which Charlestoners are now playing for, so they're playing for that third place prize, which will be at 4 p.m. But also tune in early for a bit of a pre-show at 3:30 p.m. AEST, where we'll be doing maybe some more giveaways potentially, and yeah, so make sure you're there for those. So I think we're just trying to get our last player into lobby now. I think we are ready to get the first map underway. Just a reminder, this is a best of 3 between Team Grass and Power of Wicked Wings. First map will be Ascent.
Let's go.
I think we're good to go, yeah. So that from Kak will definitely start it. Moving into Ascent. My voice is starting to wear out, Kak, so maybe you want to give us a bit of that lovely analysis that you do for us every time.
Sure. So, Ascent is a cool map. It has its little unique little thing is a raisable and lowerable doors that are also destructive. There's also a couple of armored walls which, when destroyed, can be shot through a lot easier. But other than that, it features a pretty long mid lane. It's often a contested area when playing, as it provides a lot of power to both sides in terms of rotations and plants. So lots of opportunities to get on either side from mid. So we should be seeing both teams focusing a lot of power onto that middle area. We are in game now, and on the team of Grass, we have Mazo on the Sage, Shyfrit on Raze, BoltSouRce, Phoenix, PeanutsAreYum on the Cypher and Izzy on Raina, my girl. And then we have for Power of Wicked Wings, we have FUBU on Omen, Alpha on Raze, Curry Power on Sage, entz on Phoenix, and Chante on Raina. So pretty similar teams coming out here. Only difference is the Cypher and the Omen, but other than that, pretty similar. A lot of attack focused operators to both teams. Not too many smokes other than that Omen. I think, no, the Omen is the only, oh, well, I suppose Cypher as well. But yeah, lots of players starting out, attackers coming out onto A, pushing up through that position. Nice one-way smoke coming out. Chante getting a kill onto PeanutsAreYum. BoltSouRce trading back onto Chante. Another curveball going out. Shots going out. People are rotating over. Cypher getting a nice headshot onto Curry Power. And attackers have been stopped in their tracks. Izzy getting a nice kill as well, and Mazo picking up another one of FUBU. BoltSouRce getting the last kill of the round.
Yeah, so Coach Izzy getting subbed in, and she's coming in large for them so far. So unfortunately, yeah, they weren't able to. They had to bring in their coach, but she's picking up the slack so far. She's saying, "I can play, I can hang with you kids." Bringing in some nice headshots as well. So that does start them off at 1-0 for Team Cross. And I don't think I've set up the overlays yet. Sorry about that. I've really had a shitstorm to work with. So apologies for the overlay mistake there, guys.
So we see Cypher aiming down top mid with the Marshall, as well as a couple of SMGs being bought on Team Grass here, whereas a full save other than a ghost coming out on Chante for Power of Wicked Wings. Do see all the attackers on this A main position. Only Izzy is holding that angle by herself. She's not peeking it. Molly goes out. She is in a tight corner, pushing out onto site. She is hiding, but she gets one kill onto Curry Power. entz gets a nice kill onto Mazo. FUBU does trade back, get that kill onto Izzy. Now it's a 3v4 retake. Bomb isn't quite down just yet. It look like Alpha's planting that right now. Wall does go down that I was talking about before at the start of the game. Nice boombot coming out, getting shot down, but PeanutsAreYum getting a kill onto FUBU. Chante also getting a kill, and Cypher and entz also picking up. So now it's a 1v2 situation for PeanutsAreYum. Chante and entz both on site. Peanuts, both last players are getting on half health, and entz gets the third kill for him that round, taking out Peanuts and making the score 1-1. Keep in mind that that was also a eco for Power of Wicked Wings here, so they have got money to play with, whereas Team Grass are stuck. They're going to have to do a full save here, not going to be able to buy anything, going up against the rifles of Power of Wicked Wings, so should be a pretty powerful round for Power.
Is that a pun?
It was a bad one, yes.
Was it intentional?
It was intentional, but I hate myself for doing it.
You're the worst. You're the worst. Alright, so... Yeah, you go ahead.
BoltSouRce pushing out, getting killed by AlphaBreeze. They're going really aggressive there. PeanutsAreYum as well, unable to refrag.
Try with a nice shot.
Headshot with the shell onto entz, and Peanuts also picking up a kill onto FUBU. Mazo getting a dink through the wall onto Alpha. Chante killing Izzy as well as Mazo. Now it's a 2v2 situation. The bomb's going down on A site. Both of these players were in mid. They know that the wall is coming down. Peanuts making a bit of noise. They're shooting through that wall. Right, Lear comes out from Chante. They're pushing out, holding that really tight angle for wall. Looks like the attackers, only one person can. Oh, they're both coming through. Chante gets 4 kills that round, thinking both Cypher and PeanutsAreYum winning that round, making it 2-1. Good round though from Grass on the full eco there, getting 3 kills down, but because they've won those last 2 rounds, Power have got plenty of money to work with here. Curry Power currently sitting on 7,200, so got a lot of money in the bank. Do see BoltSouRce picking up an AWP as well, full armor. So the Grass are full buying into this round. Not much money left over after this buy phase, but hopefully they can use that to advantage.
Nice opening
AlphaBreeze gets
shot.
opening onto Shifrit. Nice headshot. BoltSouRce holding a bit of a safer angle on that mid. Smoke is there, but he hasn't seen anyone out. That smoke should be running out soon. It does. He gets one onto FUBU. He spotted another player. He spotted the raise there as well. So wall does go up. Watching that top of that wall, knowing that players can be on top of it right now, about to peek in, but doesn't look like they are going to. They're opting to push up through short. They are on A side, and it's getting kill onto Izzy, and BoltSouRce getting another snipe on the raise in mid. Attackers are on A site now, and bomb will be going down. It'll be a 2v2 retake. BoltSouRce has only got a bit of an orb, so it's a bit more difficult for him.
Joke's over. You're dead.
BoltSouRce getting a triple kill with snipe onto entz.
Yeah, and really good usage.
Currently,
sorry.
No, you go.
Just a really good usage of that ultimate as well, because no matter what happens, we'll always return to 100 HP. As I finished Curry Power with a nice 1v2 clutch though. Yeah. He realized that he was down to like maybe 2 HP, so he pops that ult, and regardless of what happens, he'll always return back to where he casted it, with the 100 health. Irrespective of your armor value or what happened earlier. So, really nice clutch out from Curry to put a third round on the board for POW there.
Yeah. We do see a bit of a save coming out here for Grass. They did buy up last round, didn't have much money left over, but the money in the bank for POW keeps on getting larger and larger, so they are in a pretty good... You'd be happy to be in this sort of position if you are POW on Team POW. entz pushing, using the Phoenix ult, pushing out, getting kill onto BoltSouRce in mid. Does get returned, doesn't see anyone else, but Mazo getting... instantly gets traded back by FUBU. 2 players on B site right now. More to come. Bombs out. Peanuts getting a ding onto Alpha, scanning, revealing where the last 2 people are. He realizes that someone is on site. Shifrit popping that raise ult, getting a kill on FUBU, and Peanuts getting a nice dink onto entz to close out that round. Really well played by them.
Really nice play from Shy there. He tells Peanuts basically, you stay there, I've got the guy on site, pops that showstopper and just satchels out, gets that elevated angle with the knockback from that satchel charge, and takes out the player on site while Peanut cleans up the one in fish there. So really nice play from them.
This goes here.
Glad to see the team play coming through, and Peanuts are like setting up a lot of these traps. It's nice to see that utility usage.
That goes there. No more charges left.
So smoke coming down onto BoltSouRce, so you can't see if anyone is in top mid.
Entry from entz onto Shifrit in that short position again, I believe? No, it was at a long. Shy unable to find that win. 5v4 situation now. Minute on the clock, the T side have everything to work with. 4 ultimates available to them as well. That Showstopper, Omen ult, Reyna's Empress, and Resurrection all available here. BoltSouRce finding one onto Shantae.
You will not kill my allies.
Careful now.
Good hot hands out from BoltSouRce. Might find a lot of tags onto these players here. And now, it does look like the round is slowing down. 30 seconds now. They've got to pick up the pace, however. BoltSouRce holding this really nice angle, but he needs to make this work. Nice shot onto him. His back was almost exposed that whole time. That was sort of scary. Peanuts now from the heavy position finds one. Swings out, finds a second as well. The bomb is yet to go down with only 12 seconds on the clock. Shantae trying to work through the short position with AlphaBreeze. Finds a tag onto the player. AlphaBreeze now able to swing out and clean up that kill. But with 4 seconds left and bomb not in their hands, they're unable to plant. And the round goes over to Grass.
Well played by them there. Rifles being kept. Grass does have a lot of cash to work with, whereas that reserve cash is now sort of fallen to how they don't have too much left over.
Alright, so we're all tied up at 3-3. And yeah, as you said, bit broke on their side, so they're sort of buying out to equalize a bit of the cash. 2 Phantoms and a couple of pistols and a Stinger. Let's see what they're able to make happen here. Peanuts. A lot of that utility setup that he's got going is super annoying, and BoltSouRce just finds that player pushing out. You know, now from the CT position, uses that camera to spot him out. One way cage is ready to go as well. Hot hands does come out, and the cage gets triggered. So, mid control here. Isabel pushed up, unable to find the kill, and entz gets the better of that one. entz finds a second, but BoltSouRce there, ready on the trade. And they've still got a 3v3 situation here. Players sort of boxed in. Orb shots going out rapidly. Rotation from Peanuts onto the other side, but they've almost like double backed already. They have to realize this. You can't over-rotate off that early, and BoltSouRce is here again, once again, with that AWP. I think Omen does have some of his smokes. Nope, they're on cooldown. So they're going to have to be going into this peak dry, and that's incredibly dangerous. Shadows does come out. Missed shot from BoltSouRce. He does stay alive from that showstopper. Run it back out once again. Onto the site. Really find the player defusing. Blind comes out and he's sent back. That's a good trade from Mazo, able to find curry power. Resurrect is available, but I doubt we'll see it come into play this late into the round. Push now coming through. Peanuts up that sidewalk position. Able to find the player on site. One more player in the corner, and he's ready for the trade. Good, effective
Nice.
trading, yeah.
Yeah, nice retake coming out from them. Still got plenty of money to work with. Peanuts sitting on 9,000. So they've got a lot of money in the bank. In a really good spot here.
Yeah, so 4-3 now. And yeah, no super on each side, and we have seen a lot of Sober players like to use that that wall on the right side of B with an Ares, and we haven't seen an Ares come out today either, I think. No, none of those machine guns coming into play, even though we have seen a 5 AM, not 5 AM rather, Big Weenie play.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Skyfrit finally managing to win out a duel in the early rounds, getting that first blood for his team. Always winning or losing that one. Ends with a nice spec onto Chante, and the Relia perfectly timed, just as Shy draws his attention away, and now the A side has been cracked entirely open. Players flooding out onto the site, and the bomb will get planted for the site of POW. Mazo has that res available, maybe looking to revive the player that's down and short at the moment. BoltSouRce is also edging that way, trying to make sure that this res can come out safely, and the wall is down, so... Oh, the door, rather, is down. Hot hands coming out to delay a push out of heaven. And the host plant is now been set up. Peanut swinging out, able to find the first player sitting next... No, he's not actually! Chante gets the turn onto him, but Mazo's there with the trade. entz now chiming in from the long position. That bomb is ticking down there. Holding that, Isabel, unable to find it. entz with a nice 4K. And he
Yeah, that was
out
a
the
great hold from him in that position. Spraying down 4 people. Almost got a nice retake there, but a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, so BoltSouRce sitting at 10-6 for his team. Both Phoenixes actually leading the way. entz on the other side, 13-6. Chante does have Empress available this round. Maybe we'll see that committed out. Peanuts with Mural. Both Empresses actually available. Peanuts also has Mural Theft. Shy, nice paint shells. Maybe he isn't ready to deal with this player coming up short though, and no he isn't. BoltSouRce there though quickly with a refrag in lower mid. Nice curveball, blinds that player and finds that kill onto Chante. That's huge. Now he's got that pressure into mid. His teammates also pushed out, but the wall has come down. He isn't able to find anyone on the site. Paints from heaven now. Swings out, sees the player next to the door, takes him out. Now, pressure on the player in generator. That is FUBU, and he goes down. Now it's all under the curry power, who is in the bottom of heaven, and he's unable to find any more. 4 players remain for the side of Grass, and they give that defuse over to the Sage, giving her 1 more ult point.
So looks like Pow is just going to have a bit of a light by here, not spend too much, but Grass is just still in such a great position with their economy. They've still got players on plenty of money, so yeah, it's sorry.
Yeah, so Peanuts with the default utility setup once again. Nice bike cam in the corner. Able to hear those players. BoltSouRce almost tagging a player through the smoke. And we have pistols this round on this. Pistols and SMGs on the side of Pal. Does end up committing that though. Almost close to the corner. Izzy, nice usage of that dismiss to get out of that position. BoltSouRce now with his ult finally chiming in. Good cleanup from Mazo right behind him as well to get that kill. Showstopper out from Shy Frit. And here we go. Finds the player. Oh no, doesn't get the kill, but add up another one.
Shy Frit, they're just playing so aggressive here, pushing all the way out into that back B position.
Yeah, not necessarily the wisest thing to do since you are against those short-range pistols and SMGs. But overall, a round is a round, and they did have that economy this little.
Yeah, really just using those 3 entry fraggers to so much aggression, because they're really just lacking smokes, a team of Grass, but they're just absolutely going aggressive, pushing out these angles, winning their aim duels, and yeah, really well played by them. So starting the round 6-4, here we are. Attackers are veering towards A. We got Shy holding a very aggressive angle on A long. He does get killed by entz. Well played by him.
Really bold of him there to sort of have his drone in his hand when he's got no support. So at any given time, like a player could just swing out. So I'm not too sure why he was playing so aggressively without any like backup close by. Now the plot has gone down. 4 players are on site with FUBU lurking in the mid position. I think Peanuts is aware that there might be a player here. Oh my gosh, this timing is going to kill me. FUBU here is stomping around and will finally pick him up. Chante though, Mazo gets taken out by Mazo, who swung out onto site. Empress active on Izzy. She's swinging out, finds her first. Good dismissal, and now she's invisible. BoltSouRce finds the player back aside. entz manages to find Izzy's head through a player. He's now sticking the defuse. Here's that. Omen pushing out. Manages to find the AWP kill too. I think he has time for the defuse as well. Yes, he's got plenty. Yeah. 7-4 now. And we're now heading into the last round of this half.
Yeah, really well retaken there by Team Grass. BoltSouRce getting some really nice shots there, proving some dominance with that AWP. Currently sitting on 15 kills, so absolutely popping off so far. Hopefully he can continue this into further rounds. So, beginning last round, Team Power are completely out of money. Only 4 rifles. They do have that Guardian, but they have no extra money at all to spend. That's all gone. So, got BoltSouRce holding this top mid position. A lot of attackers are pushing up. He has been smoked off. They are watching that short angle, which Izzy looks like she is about to peek, but doesn't see anyone. There is someone in that smoke though, so entz might be able to catch someone off guard here.
I just want to highlight once again, this is a common problem we've seen with POW. They're always holding on to these ultimates. So many ultimates available for them. We're in the last round now. And I think Empress has been holding on to for so long. Peanuts with a 2 nice headshots. Mazo chiming in for the 3rd. This B defense is unstoppable. entz manages to get a recovery kill. But he's now doing Shy Frit manages to get the better of him too. But
I know exactly.
Neural theft comes through and that'll surely reveal the last 2 players. Spike is down. Peanut might get timed here. You need to be super careful. You have no control over this area. BoltSouRce manages to pick up entz, who was in that ultimate. Chante with a pretty high, but Peanuts is crouching there. Playing that gremlin style that he so does love to do. The last time I caught him doing that on stream, he flipped it later and he sent it to me and he said, I'm so glad you saw me doing this, because I know everyone would be pissed if they saw that, and now we have the scoreboard bug once again.
Same, so we do not have econ reports for you guys, but...
We can flick to all the players a bunch, at least. Anyway, 8-4. Half, not bad for Grass, you're quite happy with that. If you are them, you've got a comfy amount of rounds to sit on, and looks like we're going to have a really aggressive B push here.
Yeah, only 5 rounds needed from them. This is the team captain's favourite strat, mid to B. What do you got, T?
AlphaBreeze, if this nade goes off at the right timing, it could be absolutely catastrophic. It is coming out early, and that forces some players back. Already... Oh wait, Chante took some damage on the other side, but you can see at least, like, armor stripped off of 3 players now. So that $400 investment has been already nullified. Chante was tagged down low, but if she's able to find a kill, she'll be able to heal up as well. Excellent nade coming out of AlphaBreeze. He does that all the time, so... And he's still got a bit more utility behind him. The push still looks like to be coming in. They're just waiting for all this utility to go down. Mazo's trying to pretend like he sees something through the wall. No, mate, you're just off your rock. BoltSouRce gets boosted up into the window. I'll see if I can cut to his cam really quickly. He doesn't actually see anyone. I don't know if Curry Power can actually spot his shoulder. Here we go now. The play comes out onto the side. The air is in. AlphaBreeze finds one. Mazo and Curry. Curry now reloading, but he's taken out. Mazo with 2 off of the site, and Shy finds entz elsewhere. Now, 4v2, Izzy with her own, beating out Chante. Maybe would like to see her devour there rather than dismiss. Yes, I know ability names. Caster, by the way. Favorite now. Last one in the flank. 1v4, and now CAC. I'm gonna let you cast this one out as I hydrate.
Sure. So, while T hydrates, we got FUBU coming up through B main. 4 players to deal with here. He has got the ghost. He might have the aim to dink it. Misses, gets one nice dink onto Shy for it. Gets caught out with the blind in his hand, and Mazo swings around at the perfect time, getting that last kill of the round.
That was a good hydration check and a great cast, CAC. Thank you for that one. To close out that
doing my job, man.
Thank you so much for that one. Scoreboards are still messed up, so we still can't tell you what's going on with the economies, but we will flick to all the players really quickly, so people in chat just bear with me as I try to find out what the money situation looks like on both sides. Looks like we will have pistols on the side of POW. That's a nice bit of alliteration for you in chat, and some English language utilization. And SMGs, predictably, on the side of Grass.
Nade coming out from the raise doesn't pick up anyone, but forces them back a little bit. Looks like they're not going to commit to this too much. Curry Power's holding a really aggressive angle here in B main. Looks like PeanutsAreYum is going to check that corner, just absolutely dinks him. He doesn't even get time to react.
Okay, so Peanuts, this team has seen FUBU, or MandingoParty as he used to be known as, on that Omen a bunch. So they're going to be checking every single corner and every single Omen smoke, expecting for him to be in these corners. They know that he's notorious for these obscene sort of angles where he's just like sitting in, like, as I said before, like gremlin sort of corners, being like the most ratty player he can. But yeah, good stuff out of him to good awareness out of Peanut to clear that corner. Some players might have left that open and given up a free kill, and who knows, if you get that one kill, maybe the round goes completely the other way.
Yeah, so we do see BoltSouRce here with an AWP in the top mid position, picking that up early, showing a lot of dominance with it in that first half. Doesn't looks like they might just be going for a bit of a slow mid here, checking these mid angles, maybe trying to get a mid power here against the other opposing rifles. BoltSouRce opening up the round with a nice AWP onto FUBU in top mid. Now, Peanuts was smoked off on that short position, so he's had to fall back. Nobody's really challenging that B main position, but it looks like everyone else on the attackers is pushing out onto A site. Shyfrit getting a nice kill onto Chante, but entz also dropping Isabel on the way in. So now bomb is going down on A. It's a 3v4 retake.
Yeah, so Shy was low, but he is finally healed up by that Sage player. Retake is now coming in. Looks like we're getting 2 players through the grass position, but it's actually a 3-on-3 retake because Peanuts is not... He's on the other side of the map, and if these 3 players fall on site, it's going to be really dreadful. Duels do come in. Nice shot from Mazo to find one. Curry Power now trying to swing in. BoltSouRce finds the other player, and now Peanuts surely knows. Curry Power with that slow in hand though. BoltSouRce with his third in the round. Wow, actually killed Shyfred.
Does take Shyfred out on the way out though.
Shy getting a little over eager there, and that ultimately leads to his demise. Stop trying to show off, mate. It's not League of Legends. Keep your ego in check here. This is Valorant, buddy. I don't mean that. We love you, but not so much your ego. You hit Grandmaster
so
twice.
has still got that AWP. Being able to doesn't look like the defenders have really got anything to work with here. Maybe a couple of SMGs. BoltSouRce watching that. Nobody's peeking that top mid position. Nobody's actually. They haven't got too many players in mid. They've only got one player up on short. A couple of attackers are pushing out onto A main, but one gets dropped, but they get the trade back. Still two players there. Rez coming out from Mazo onto Shyfred, so now it's back to a 5v4 situation.
Sorry, I don't know why I found that so funny. I just started laughing because I saw FUBU has the new knife. Shyfred with a nice showstopper to take out the close player, and now the trades are coming through. Players out onto the... Sorry, yeah, he has the knife. He spent money on the game. What a big boy. He's got mummy's credit card. But now FUBU gets his head ripped off. Sorry, mate, those skins won't do you any good. BoltSouRce is your number. And he's taking you out. Curry Power now, last one alive from that shower position. Spots a wall. So, yep, he knows exactly the way to deal with that. A clip of SG. But now they know where he's coming from, and he's got all the guns pointed at him, blinded up as well. BoltSouRce swings out, but Mazo, actually the one to clean up 3 in the round for him. Stepping up to the plate, and now we have
Match point.
Yes.
Here we go. All
Dude,
right.
we're syncing up.
Huh?
We're syncing up. We're finishing each other's sentences. It's getting
Dude, we're
hypey.
cute as fuck.
12-4 now. BoltSouRce 23-6, the one person that I can see on the scoreboard. Excellent stuff from him. Both Phoenix is still leading the way. Entz is trying to is trying as hard. 12-14 for him. But I feel like their money's gone into the shitter. Let me check. Yeah, loss of light armor for us on their side. Joke's over, but entz takes out BoltSouRce, getting the better of his counterpart in that engagement. Aggressive push out. He spots the arm. Does manage to get one before his time's out, and he is sent back. Mazo, not close enough to that res, and now we're set into a 2-on-3. And I'm gonna get some more water, so I'll let you cast this round out, okay?
So we have got FUBU in a really aggressive position here. Mazo gets taken down by entz. Two people exactly where they are. PeanutsAreYum getting kill on entz, but FUBU trading back, getting that last kill of the round. So
look at that knife, mate. Sorry, I didn't end up
12-5. It's pretty dire here for Power, but it is possible to win these next 7 rounds in a row to bring it back to overtime. This is where it's all going to start. I'm pretty sure that Team Grass will have plenty of money to work with here, so they wouldn't be too worried just yet, but maybe after this round they might be a little bit worse off. Can't tell you though, because I can't see the scoreboard. So beginning of the round, we do see that entz out, or I just missed that completely. Entz shot down BoltSouRce with that AWP in mid, getting one onto PeanutsAreYum, so absolutely destroying them. This is not good because they've just lost 2 players at the very start.
I can't actually tell. I'm trying to flick to their players, but
no, they've got. I'm pretty sure BoltSouRce bought an AWP, so I don't think they wanted to eco. And everyone else has got a rifle of some sort.
They just looked low on money, so I wasn't sure. They had like a weird amount of money.
Yeah.
But anyway, 3-on-5 now. Both the players with ults are dead. So, gonna be difficult to claw themselves back into this one. Got a lot of hydration requests. Gotta do some of those.
I've got 7k points. You want some more?
Don't do any of that.
You sure? Alright, so
Mazo entries onto the side. Door is getting shut, but Chance manages to kill one before that comes down. Now Izzy and Mazo. Oh, showstopper goes wide. manages to clean up the kills regardless. Now, Izzy, generator position. Empress is available. Doesn't elect to pop it in, but AlphaBreeze just takes her head off. And I'm gonna go pee real quickly. Get more water.
Sure thing. So, round goes to POWW. Only 6 more rounds needed now to bring it to that overtime, that crucial overtime. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on this, I cannot see. Oh, never mind. It looks like Grass have still got enough money to end up buying here, so they've all end up getting rifles. Entz still has that AWP, but that is the only AWP in the game currently. Grass are looking heavily towards A here, and there's only currently 1 player on that A site. So maybe they might go for an early A push here. Just wait and see. Early smoke goes out onto that ulti orb from the Omen. They are making a lot of noise. Izzy running around, the team captain, making tons of noise, giving away their position. People are rotating. BoltSouRce popping, and Empress being popped as well. 2 ults being used at the start of the round. Hopefully they can convert this into a round, take out the map. Shots going down, no one's died yet. FUBU getting 2 nice kills onto Mazo and Schifrit from heaven position. BoltSouRce trading back, getting AlphaBreeze. FUBU getting 4. He's going for the ace here. PeanutsAreYum shuts him down, and Chante gets the last kill of the round. Curry Power reses AlphaBreeze at the end of the round after everything is already said and done. Bomb gets defused, and that is it. 5 more rounds needed for Power.
Oh,
What's up, man?
So many hydrates. Here, we'll make this an eating stream. I'm currently eating some stuff.
Hell yeah.
My mom made like Chinese pancake thing.
ASMR eating when?
There you go. Hey, ASMR, don't do that.
Juicy rifles again coming out for Team Grass, so they must be pretty good on money from. You can't really see, but so they are. There is a lot of them B. They're not really challenging. Boombot does spot Mazo, but it gets shut down. Lear comes out. Bomb, paint shells also get thrown out. Nothing else really going on here. Curry Power gets picked up by BoltSouRce in, but Entz trades back with that AWP. Now it's still a 4v4. Sage Res is available for Team Grass, but the Sage is down, and Isabel takes down Chante as well. Shy gets killed onto Entz. Now it's a 2v4 situation. That Sage, as I said before, comes out. Now they still have that Cypher ultimate on Team Grass, but it's a 2v4 situation right now. There's a player on each side.
Actually, the res comes through. So they're committing everything into this round. They want to close this one out here, and it looks like it's going to happen 1v5 now. FUBU does have that from the shadows, but that's an interesting teleport. But the Cypher ult does come out. Nice flash, and that closes out the map. 13-7. Schiffer commits and shows up, but it's all over. That map's all said and done. Really strong showing out of Team Grass.
Yeah, really well played by them. Good, congrats to Grass hanging out map 1.
Yeah, so
sorry.
You alright, mate? Yeah, but we will be heading into our map 2. So yeah, really strong showing out of them to take that map 13-7. Not giving too much away for the not really letting them get a good foothold in that second round half there at all. And yeah, really good map control out of them. Able to win out a lot of those early gunfights as well. Their coach stepping in has been a huge play. Has really stepped up to allow them to win that map. And so we will be taking a short break, guys, but when we are back, we'll be heading into our second map, which is Bind. And yeah, so enjoy some tunes, and yeah.
is shattering, shattering a part of me, and I can take it. My heart is so hollow, the blood has an echo inside of my veins. My heart is so hollow, your voice is an arrow, making the pain. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow. My heart is so hollow, hollow, hollow.
Alright, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen, once again from our break. I'm sure you all had a good one watching me hydrate as well. I'm now all topped up thanks to you guys in chat that have been spamming your Ming Pugs. Clearly the nerf didn't work. So yep, I'm topped up and ready to go. To get into our second map of the day. But before we do, just like to thank a couple of the followers, so Melted Cheese for that one, for following the channel. Heck, anything before we get into map 2? Maybe your thoughts on the last map?
No, nothing to comment on. It was good. It was a game.
It was a game, it most certainly was. So I think we are just about ready to get into map number 2, Kak, if you want to just confirm that for me. And just for those who have forgotten, map 2 is Bind, and I think we will be starting Grass on defense, is it? No,
Yes.
Grass on offense, is it? I don't even bloody
Grass
know.
on offense, yeah.
Thank you. And let's get into some buy map analysis. I'll take the reins on this one. Kak, you've been doing a lovely job all tournament long, but I'm sure I can handle this one for today, and I hope I'll do you proud.
Thanks,
So,
babe.
Bind is a fairly straightforward map. We've got a teleporter that allows either side to really quickly rotate through. So we'll probably see a lot of contests going towards the A short position, not just because of that teleporter control, but also it gives you access into this U-haul position, which is very strong for holding that A site before and after plants. A common strat that I think we'll actually see out of the side of grass is this set play that they have. Really nice set piece that goes out towards the A site. What I believe happens is Shyfred, who will be piloting Viper, if he is, will be standing at this short position. He'll throw out the toxic screen towards the A site and a smoke, the smoke orb into heaven. Activate both of those, and then his whole team will come up the A short position onto the site before a sage wall comes down, cutting off the right side as we so commonly see, and then they will plant in the bottom left corner of that side. So we'll probably see that come into play at some point during this round. Leaking strats, yes I know, but everyone can see it on stream. But I do believe we are now in game. And with that, let's go through the roster rundowns. So on the side of POW, we've got FUBU on Omen, AlphaBreeze once again reprising his role on Raze, entz again on Phoenix, Chante on Reyna, and Curry Power on that Sage.
So on Team Grass, you got PeanutsAreYum on the Cypher, BoltSouRce on Phoenix, Mazo on Sage, Shyfred on Viper, and Isabel on Reyna.
Yeah, so we do see Shyfred's Viper, and he's already going to go set up those set smokes. I do think that Toxic Orb lands... Actually, no, lands on the truck, so that also does cut off the heaven angle. Counter smoke does come through, but they are creeping through that. Wall is raised though, so they can just wait out this utility, because Viper's utility is not on a timer. All shit, it's based on resource. So if you're out of resource, missed. That's tragic. Both of those. That's actual tragedy. Anyway, Shyfred now raising the wall. Curry Power in this cubby position is found out. Swade takes him out, but that's actually Mazo. Plant now coming down. We see that wall as well. Those nades though, they're terror. They just drop Mazo, and two men go down within a second. Viper is still alive, and the wall is sort of misplaced. BoltSouRce with a nice one. Wall goes down. Chante capitalizes. FUBU also coming in with one onto BoltSouRce, and Isabel just runs into the hot hands and falls down. Really good hold out of POW.
Couple of interesting plays there from Grass, you know, running into the mollies and bombs, and just sort of dropped all one by one. There was not much.
Yeah, no,
shooting.
that
It was just all abilities that round.
We don't want to undersell what just happened there, but that was actually a really solid take. They got all the entry kills, but AlphaBreeze's paint shells denied the plant and did a lot of damage onto another player. Plus those satchel charges that I think he tossed out did a lot of damage on towards the site as well. So that was crucial to keeping them into that round. Now we see a fast speed play. Shots come out. FUBU holding a blind. Does manage to, I think, catch those players, but they can see enough to just still rip his head off. Peanuts recovers that Spectre, and the player that did teleport, that was Curry Power. He's dropped out now. Nice paint shells. Almost through the door. Almost takes him out. Actually, in fact, it does. Chante manages to pick up Peanuts. So now 2v3. The blown defense. Now, rotation coming into entz. Nice paint shells. Finds the head of Mazo. Now Isabel on that Reyna. But only a classic, and it's unable to do anything from that range. Relatively ineffective. And 2-0 lead. Well, 2-0 start for POW.
Yes.
Being the power of the wing.
So we've got a bunch of rifles coming out now.
Holy shit, how many hydrates came out? Oh no, I did a bunch of these already. I did a bunch of them.
So we got full rifles coming out, a couple of SMGs left over for POW from last round. Looks like they're going to opt in to save them. So if you want to win a round, this is the round to win for Grass. After investing so much money, they've only got like $100 to $200 left on players. But see set smokes and such coming out from Shyfred's Viper. End's getting a nice opening kill onto BoltSouRce, cashing him out in that B mid position. People are just sort of waiting to get on site. do see PeanutsAreYum in showers holding there. There is a smoke there now. Looks like they're going to execute this mid push. Walls go up, smokes go up, and then Curry catches Izzy off guard, but Shyfrit trades back, returning the kill on
What?
Curry.
He's coming down, but that Sage Wall wasn't able to come up, and now entz swinging out from that U-hole position manages to catch out those two players. So we highlighted this earlier, and they weren't actually able to pick up the give me one second. Okay, they weren't able to get control of that U-hole position, and we saw entz just able to push through that and just take out the two players that were holding the bomb on site. And you could see neither of them were really ready for that play to come out. So a bit blindsided there. Hopefully we'll see more control over that. But that's what sometimes Brimstone is really good for. So I was surprised we didn't see Brimstone picked up here on either side. He's really good at that area denial with his ultimate. And if you ult someone that's standing in U-hole, you're almost guaranteed to kill if they're... whether it's forcing them out of that position and they get drawn into gunfire, or the orbital strike itself kills them. But unlikely to see that as there is no Brimstone.
So
Joke's
they
over! You're
coming
dead!
out. Ultimate being used at the start of the round by entz, picking up BoltSouRce. So good opening frag. Going on the hyper aggression here. Peanuts is in a bit of a difficult spot. He's got 3 players around him right now. Trading shots with FUBU, but loses that gunfight. Mazo does hear that big teleporter. Manages to get entz taken down. Probably going to grab his gun here. And now back to a 3v4 situation. Shyfrit getting nice kill onto Chante, but Curry Power picking up one onto Mazo.
Shyfrit blinded
FUBU
out there.
Also getting cleaned up. And now it's back to a 1v3. Team captain Izzy here. Not
Team
much
cap coach.
Coach Izzy, sorry.
Yeah, so
Not
but she
much.
does have the spike in hand, a Spectre in full health, and Reyna is one of those agents that is able to win out 1v3 situations because if she gets that first kill, you're able to use that soul to either devour or dismiss. Dismiss letting you... Oh, and she's upgraded to a Phantom. So Dismiss lets you go invulnerable for a few seconds, allows you to reposition, and the Devour obviously able to overheal you to 150 HP. But she's only got 20 seconds on the clock, so if she wants to win this round, she's got to make something happen right now. Probably not, because she just looked at the floor and sprayed a thumbs up. Thanks, we see you in chat. We see you with that spray, Izzy. And we know you're happy to just sit in this corner for a little while. But that does give POW their 4th round. So 4-0 currently.
Round up. They were on a eco that round, so Grass didn't really lose too much. Now 4-0 currently in favour of POW. Do see BoltSouRce he decided against he did opt into that AWP, but he ended up selling it. So now it's a full rifle round for both teams here. This is if Grass is in a good position now to win. They've got some ultimates ready. They've got the Sage and Viper ult both ready, whereas only POW only have the ultimate of Raze available currently. So Set Smoke's still coming out yet again from this Viper. I think they've just been doing that every
We've yet
round.
to see this work out so far, and it's going to be really difficult to work out now because AlphaBreeze has got that showstopper. So if you've got a lot of players funnelly into that tight bottom right corner of that site between U-hole and A short, that Raze ult is going to do tons of work. And here we go. We'll see if he just elects to jump up onto any of the boxes and maybe get that elevation that he needs. Chante finds one on the other side. That was Peanuts. Doesn't look like the play is coming out. So with a minute on the clock, Unison's on now on them to make something happen into this round, whether it's a pick or a full-blown rush. Creeping up B short. I'm gonna have to deal with Chante. You will be able to find one and maybe get out of here. Shot for it now. First on the face. Does manage to win that one out. The res comes through as well. Now it's only FUBU left in this elbow position. Finds the first play coming outside, but now he's lit off. The trade isn't coming out fast enough, and he's able to teleport out. Shadow steps out of that dangerous situation. 4-4 now. entz locked out of the quicker position, but the retake is now going to come through. See Mazo stuck on site. Probably gonna swing into CT. Oh, spray goes wide and Curry Power able to get him. Entz also finding the frags. All the frags coming in from Pow, and the clean retake out of them.
Yeah, they all just get dropped at the same time. So good on them getting the bomb down, but just a bit unfortunate not being able to hold onto that site. A couple of people watching the same angle there for grass, but didn't quite work out in the end.
FUBU showing a little bit of love to his teammate. There. Yeah, so 5-0 now, and Grass wants to get some rounds on the board here. Bit of a slow start out of some of their players, but hopefully they can pick it up.
Give them no ground.
Let's see how this plays out now. Entz had a really hot start once again, 7-1 for him. Really showing up for this team, and he's
Careful now.
going
8-1
off
now.
again. That boost Curry Power is just giving to his team. Not using that wall necessarily as defensively, but it's sort of like a multi-purpose tool almost. Like he's used that to boost up players, he's used it to boost himself up and also wall off. Shy almost catching him, and Shy almost abusing the wall. Mazo there with a refrag, and he's going to heal top Shy off. BoltSouRce finds a player that took the TP, and both players took at A falling. Now this round surely to finally go over to the side of Grass.
Yeah. Bit of a different wall there coming out from Shy for it. Sort of the Viper wall, sorry. Maybe trying to cut off into a short push, but after seeing that Sage take that teleporter, they decided against it, made the smart decision to just push out onto A, where it was
Armanol
completely
used and
undefended.
immediately cancelled there? I wasn't too sure what I saw.
I think, didn't he teleport into that smoke, no?
I'm not
Or
too
was he
sure,
already
but
there?
here we go. AlphaBreeze dropped. FUBU rather. Spray goes a bit wild. Manages to reset it in time, but Izzy's there to trade it out. Poach, by the way. Peanuts having
Shot
a rough
caller.
start for himself. 1-7. Died on a res, I'm guessing. Hopefully he can get some momentum going up to Guardian. But now they've got to find some rounds to string together here. It's really vital that they manage to break the bank of the CTs so they can set themselves up for take the rest of this half.
So early wall coming out from Curry Power onto that short position, as well as a molly from Entz.
Okay, BoltSouRce is playing sort of aggressively into this hookah position. He has ultimate available, so I wonder if he's going to pop that and try to maybe get one of these gunfights, or at least some info for his team. 3 ultimates available on either side. Shy opting for a little bit of a different approach, going into the bathroom position. Oh, I want to see what this lands. So that goes up, probably to land in the heaven position. Yep, that's a nice smoke. He's on his own work. 4 ults now for them. Oh, gets the opening shot onto AlphaBreeze, but I think that was through the box, so not too much damage done there. No. Heaven smoke goes down. Really nice paint shells. That's done a lot of damage to him. Actually, not as much as I would have thought. Viper's Pit is available, so Shy could use this to potentially cross onto the side. Maybe cause enough pressure that a rotation might come through. Okay, so BoltSouRce trying to work his way into hookah still. He's got to contend with Curry Power. I'd really like to see him use his ult now. 30 seconds on the clock. Looks like the bomb's rotating over to B, so that's probably where the play is going to be. Shy does commit that Viper's Pit, so this fake might work here if he manages to find any frags or any sort of pressure onto the side. But BoltSouRce now finally finds Chante. It finds both onto the side. Now it's only FUBU from the middle of the boxes, but BoltSouRce with 3 just rips his head off. Running now into CT. He wants to go for the quad, but gets shut down. Shy also dropped on the other side of the map. And now a 2v3 situation ensues. Mazo with a nice blow, or barely gets away with his life there. With dangerous peek from him. Breeze. Ray goes a bit wild, but able to control it back. Showstopper ready.
Entz on a bit of a flank angle here for CT. Nobody's watching it right now. Drops Entz, but AlphaBreeze pushes out and gets the drop on Mazo. So he knows where Peanuts is. He has the advantage here. If he just sticks this, I don't think Peanuts is going to be able to run around in time. He does jump off. He's looking.
Yeah, but he's low health. Any bullet will kill. Oh! But he takes...
Gets the 4K, but they trade. So round goes to the attackers since they had that bomb down.
Oh,
So,
that is
well
a
played.
colossal misstep.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate, but well played by Grass. Getting
Peanuts
another
probably.
round under the belt.
You know what? Peanuts probably upset that he didn't get that kill.
No, he did.
No, he killed himself.
Did he?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Oh. A bit unfortunate, but what it is, he
Yeah,
tried.
Peanut's still on
They still
2
won the
kills.
round. That's all that matters.
Rounds and round. Alright, early
and
aggression now
round.
from entz. Utilizing that. I'm unable to find a kill. Nice shot from Izzy. So that shuts that down. He gets the info, but a bit early into the round, so not really consequential. Set wall coming out from Shy. Early pressure into that shower position. Let's see what they're able to make of this take. I'm really doing the rhymes tonight.
Alrighty. Still a
Alrighty.
bit of a split. Looking just for that entry pick.
Okay.
PeanutsAreYum just sort of sitting in showers.
Here we go. Here comes the play. Nice wall delay. But I'm not a fan of Curry Power's position. You've got res, you're holding onto a lot of that utility, and just like I say, he goes down now. Empress out from Isabel. Let's see. She plants the bomb. Player out at bar. Showers, but Shy's covering that. Another player creeping into U-Hall. And he's gotten by all unexposed, undiscovered, but Peanuts manages to recover the spray. And a flurry of kills. And FUBU is picked up on the other side of the map by that lurk. Yeah, hold on, wait. BoltSouRce just ran out to the B side on his own and just kills both players there. So great individual play from him. But I didn't really like Curry Power's positioning there. As a Sage, he was holding onto all of his utility late into the round. You have that res available, so obviously you can't be the first to die, because you can't resurrect yourself. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see him maybe take a more passive approach to playing this site. Maybe sit a little bit further back, very slow orbed out, save some of that utility for the retake. So, regardless, early aggression again from entz. Nice cobalt blinds too, finds the first. With the help of Chante, yeah, manages to find the second, but now the pressure is out onto A. Wall from Curry Power does manage to collect, and as it gets down, he manages to find Isabel, and suddenly we're in a 2v5 with only Peanuts and Shy left. I have chat off right now. I'm going to bring chat onto my other monitor. Go ahead, Kuk.
Sure. So looks like they're just sort of chilling out here, not really playing too aggressive. Shy for it. It might, if he doesn't check his corners, he might miss Chante because she's sitting in a really dangerous position. He does check and they go fire off some shots at each other. No one's really connecting anything just yet, but looks like Shantae's getting off that angle. Oh, it gets picked up by Shy, who pushes out
Into his own toxic, what is it called? Snake bite.
snake bite.
He needs to clear this corner. entz is pushed up against Split. Shy isn't quite ready for it. And now Peanuts flat and a 1v4. Unable to do anything more than that. 6-3 now to the side of Penal. As we move into the last 3 rounds of this half. But they're gonna need to close out the rest of pick up these last 3 rounds, because if there's anything we've seen in the last couple days, it is that Grass has a really nasty defense as well as an offense. You can see that their set play hasn't worked out too well, but they are playing with a sub today, so not usually the character that they have on the execute. Usually we see another player on that Brimstone, but regardless, let's see how they play into these last 3 rounds. Early utility used out towards that mid area. Peanuts with a nice cage just to ensure that no one's pushed up. Doesn't look like Shy's committed any of his utility yet. So we'll see where he wants to put that poison wall up to. Curry Powder already expending some of that utility early on. Still has that res available, and now we see Shy setting up his stuff. The poison orb hasn't come up yet. Given that only that the toxic screen has been committed, I'm put out onto the side. I think it might just be a fake. BoltSouRce finding another player on that other side might confirm that this is going to be the play. Holding that CT angle with an orb. If FUBU isn't careful and really aggressive with his peek, he might just go down here. Here we go. Poison orb goes out. We have a player in that cubby position. That was entz, but he's gone down. Peanuts finds Curry Power on this rotate. Try for it. finds another player, and now we're in a 1v5 all of a sudden. AlphaBreeze on his lonesome. Might look to save this round. Their economy is quite healthy, so not a terrible idea if he tries to go in for some kills, but in a situation like this, it's hardly doable.
AlphaBreeze, yeah, electing to save here. Shyfrit and Isabel are pushing out into CT here. AlphaBreeze is looking behind him, maybe looking for an exit frag of some sort if they push out too much, but they decided against pushing this angle. They are making a lot of noise. Alpha knows they're there, but they don't know where he is.
Oh,
they're shooting at each other. Alpha dinks Izzy, but isn't quite enough to get the kill at the end there.
Oh man. Shy was probably panicking in that second when he heard those shots going out. They thought they'd have a little bit of fun just shooting each other, but yeah, then the third gun came in and they were like, oh no. Anyway, Viper's Pit almost available for Shy. And then 3 ultimates available. Well, if he reaches that, there'll be 3 ultimates available per side. Entz almost ready on that run it back as well. Okay, early aggression from Curry Power. Nice flick from Peanuts to convert that kill. Once again, I'm not really liking that aggression. You're the Sage player. You want to be sitting back. Realizing that rage. That res. See, the difference here is now Mazo can maybe go for that res because it is in somewhat of a more attacker controlled location. So yeah, you can see Mazo now rotating over. Probably going to get that res. Entz wants to prevent that from happening. So he's pushing up with the runner back. Peanuts holding this angle. Nice shot from him to take him out. Back exposed. Nice shot from Izzy to take him down. But still, like I said, that res is going to come in fast. Decides to use it on Shyfred as he provides a bit more utility for executes. 1 minute on the clock.
So it looks like the attackers are going to fall back off this A push and go for more of a B. There is 2 players on each side, so either way they've got to contend with 2 players. Looks like Shantae's just sort of not quite sure if she wants to rotate or not, but do see an execute coming out. 1 player hiding in the cover position. BoltSouRce and Shyfrit getting 2 nice kills, and now this should give them the opportunity to just drop this bomb. Nice molly, zoning out Entz. And now we have 1 player from CT and 1 player from hookah.
Yeah, so this was one of the first things I discovered, well, I mentioned when the game first came out, which was, if Viper has ult, these sites are so hard to retake, because as soon as you enter that, you're gonna start decaying. How did Izzy die there? Oh, what's going on?
Ace to Entz.
Wait, that just happened. Wait, how did, Izzy die there?
I don't know. Flicks, I guess?
Did she die to the snake's bite? I think she died to the snake's bite.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, let's not focus on that. Entz, 5 kills in that round, did complete the ace. Completely missed that. I wasn't actually... Didn't actually realize that was happening, but I guess with that run it back and then the kill on the play that was rest. I don't think it was an ace, it was more of a pentakill, I think. So, there was that res. Yeah, so looking to set themselves up with an 8-4 scoreline. Curry Power and Shantae still holding onto those ults. They've been holding onto them for like the better half of this half, if you don't mind me English. So I'd really like to see Curry Power, get that res.
Nice nade coming out from AlphaBreeze. Hits a couple of people, but that's about it. Forcing them back. This ball should be dropping soon on A short. Do see a lot of attackers deciding to switch that. Bomb still is on A short, but there is 3 attackers on pushing up onto B so far. Looks... Everyone's just looking for a small little kill or just a peek somewhere. PeanutsAreYum
but Entz has pushed out showers. Look at it. He's pushed out showers so aggressively. He's got so much info. If Peanuts... This is such a dangerous position. He might get timing really badly here. I think he has that tripwire, so he might be able to find that play. Shyfred does get an entry. Ruby now the last man on the site. Finds the bomb carrier and immediately falls back. TP's out into CT and maybe they're going to go for the retake here. Peanuts now goes through that teleporter. And now we have a 4v4. Last round of the half. Good wall from Shifrit to cut off some angles. Bit of a misplacement up, but I don't know if that position is intentional or not. So we won't speak to it too much. Curry Power still has what's available. Peanuts looking to find the player on the flank. Will he get time again? No, finds him. 3v3 still. Neural theft committed. Res finally gets used in the last round. W will see Chante commit her ult. Kills coming through now. It's just on Peanuts, who is in the Hoochie position. Bomb planted for him, but Chante takes him out. We will have that 8-4 scoreline.
Well, good half there from Power, really showing some good rotates and early dominance. My scoreboard is broken yet again, so...
I lost a coin flip too, I'm sure.
So, got no economy stats for you guys, but should be able to figure this out. Can't be that hard, right?
Time to click everyone. Sorry, chat, I should have done that.
So
Yeah,
we see Shifrit just setting up a nice one-way smoke. It's pretty popular to do with either a Viper or Omen. It's a nice little spot, but looks like these attackers are going to be heading more towards the B. There's only one player short right now. The other 4 are all focused around this B mid position. So wondering to see, it'd be interesting to see if they decide to go for this just straight away. Or
I'm so glad I caught that. Oh man, that's funny.
What's that?
Oh, don't worry. I just watched Peanut do like this really sick lineup. Like he stood in one spot, looked up, and like lined something up, and then he moved around. And then he threw the thing, and it just completely missed. All right, push coming out towards the B side. Players flooding out. Trades coming back in left and right. Alpha with 1. BoltSouRce trading back as well. Peanut still in this elbow position, so. Shy with a nice fast flank, finds 1, finds 2. Now Izzy combining for the 3rd, and the last player is entz in that long position. Got a lot of players lined up, but Peanuts with that fancy animation kills him off. So yeah. I want to watch this lineup again, because this is a really cool lineup. I want to see how he sets up this trap. I don't actually know where it goes, but it looks really nuts.
It sets up a nice... I was watching Peanut do this yesterday. It sets up a really nice one-way onto the B teleporter, B garden sort of arch there. And
okay. I've got to see this.
So
that is sick.
Yeah, it lands up there, and so now it's a one-way smoke. So he didn't actually miss it before. I was just thinking to myself because I had a look.
No, because one bounced
one way.
No, one bounced off the wall and missed. But BoltSouRce with 2 at the start of the round. Izzy with the 3rd now.
You can see the power of that one way. It's a really interesting setup. BoltSouRce with a 3K getting absolutely nutty shots off.
And Izzy's got her weapon of choice, the Judge, as we like to meme her for it. Does seem to love this weapon, especially on Reyna. That's the fire rate on that thing when she's got the ult act, the Empress active, is actually crazy fast. Hence, with a 1 onto Shifrit. Shy once again overeager.
Spots Izzy's arm, but it doesn't.
I don't think you're gonna win that. If you try to challenge this corner, that Judge is gonna rip you apart. And I think, oh come on, Izzy.
She's playing this angle a bit too wide for that weapon she's got.
Come on, Izzy, like challenge him. Come on.
Falling back.
Come on, Izzy.
She's playing. BoltSouRce gets the 4K.
No. She was just giving BoltSouRce the 4K. That's all.
Yeah. The shot caller. It's like, look, here's a 4K for you.
Yeah, I want you to look good on stream. 8-6 now. Still in favor of POW, and I think they have guns this round. Let's go check, since we can't actually. FUBU on a Spectre, so I don't think they've all got full cash. Yeah, 2 SMGs on this side. But it does look like the rest of them have bought up those rifles. BoltSouRce. Lot of potential for him to go off in this round. If he's able to use that, run it back, and find, maybe drop a rifle for himself, and continue that snowball, this could be huge. But we see a lot of smokes and utility used out towards the A side. Curveball burns his own teammate. Nice decay from Shy, and able to find the first. Is he playing too far of an angle with that Judge? And he gets sent back to Chante onto the site. They found their trades. Shy's still in this U-haul position. He can do some big work, but FUBU shuts him right down and upgrades himself to that Phantom. Peanuts only with Spectre. Finds the head of Fluffy's way. Good recoil control, actually. That weapon's a terror to control, just like Mac's girlfriend. Haha.
Oh my god.
BoltSouRce now. Has his own run it back. Will we see it committed? Curveball out. Blinds. Oh, entz just.
Good round there from Power.
entz
Getting one on the board in this second
fire.
half.
Once again, we'll see. Dude, have you hit tab recently?
Yep.
Entz 23 and 8.
Looking pretty good.
Man's almost triple positive.
Almost,
like-
but not quite.
He's gone nuclear tonight. I think he's top 5 like every single map so far. Or every single one of the 2 maps they've played, I think. But yeah, good to see him setting a good pace for himself, proving that he does deserve a spot on this Wicked Wings team and gets the better of his counterpart once again. BoltSouRce still holding onto that ult, maybe a bit of a mistake there, but let's see. Mazo with that Bucky, maybe looking to get some cheeky kills. I think they're on a bit of a Nico here actually. Yeah, Shy's got a Guardian. Goodbye, goodbye, solid buy. Oh, Peanut. What are you doing, mate? Sitting on the hookah window. Got a bunch of players coming up. Oh, I think he's heard it. Yep, he spots him with that cam. That is nuts cam spot. Oh, I just can't. Oh, man. It's just such a crazy spot. How is it allowed? Sneaking around, but the players 40 seconds now. The attackers have a man advantage. Haven't yet decided. Leah will look like it's going to clear out the hookah angle. She's trying to pull the fake here.
Rotated a little bit. She's doing the fake. Shy going back onto that B side. Completely caught the defenders off guard. Mazo's currently by himself on this A side. He's had to fall back. They've got free reign of this side. Wall goes up. Bomb goes down. Now, we've got 3 players back on site now, and Peanuts is on the flank, but
a little bit of misplay from Mazo, almost sort of giving up this U-haul position. He's given up a bit of control, but a nice shot from Shy will bring them into this retake. Let's see how it unfolds now. Peanuts also connecting onto the heads of 2 players now. AlphaBreeze with one of his own. Showstopper available, but the P's lead out. Peanuts with 3 in the round. Doesn't manage to get the 4th, but now it's on Shy. And to connect. Oh my gosh, that was almost such a choke. But he manages to clutch that one, the 1 out, and put another round on the board.
Shy ruining the perfect score, but can't change that.
Alrighty.
So, go into round 18. The score is 9-7 in favour of Power of Wicked Wings. So, start of this round looks like they are heading more towards B this time. Got a B mid and 1 long. Only 2 players there currently. Peanut setting up his smokes and one-ways, camera, all that sort of fun stuff. Looks like he's doing a bit of a strange camera angle here. I haven't seen him do this one before. Holding that long position, but it's not actually visible until you round the corner. So
Yeah, but he can hear it already.
does hear them there.
Oh my gosh, sees the gun. Space him low. Doesn't manage to convert. Entz finds another player blind. 36 HP now. Peanuts though gets killed by the player coming out of hookah, and suddenly the defense on B is just shattered. Now the retake has to come through. 9-7, and they've got to make this happen here. I really want to give him that 10th round. Sees the gun barrel sticking out. Mazo able to win that one. That's an important early strike. Shyford has Viper's Pit, but he's taken out. Izzy now has that Empress and a Judge, so if there are any moment for this combo to come into play, it's now. 1 bullet left in the Judge though. So, oh no, she's reloaded it. Ooh, unable to connect. Very powerful with another frag on the board for himself.
So 10-7 now. Looks like Pow's still got plenty of money in the bank, whereas on the other side of the map might have to go for a bit of an eco round here because they don't quite have the bank to back up what they've been doing
do see at least a Bucky on Mazo, but other than that, everyone else has just got a pistol of some sort.
This is
What's going hyper aggressive on the short position?
I know exactly.
this is
So
a
much
peanut
is
call if
going
I've
on. I
ever
don't
seen
know
it.
really how to commentate this.
This is a peanut call if I've ever seen it. He just said, "All right, guys, we're not gonna win with these pistols, so we're just gonna all rush down mid." Baiting his team sort of. They all die, but now he's recovered a rifle for himself, so he's happy. He's happy, Harry. He's got the gun, and maybe trying to put on highlight reel for himself here.
This is
One
very
player
much
call.
an easy sort of call right now. entz does end up getting that last kill of the round, but bit of an interesting play coming out from grass that round.
That wasn't funny.
Huh?
Alrighty, so we are nearing midnight now, and 11th round on the board for POW. So let's see if they can take this map away and force a map number 3. Mazo has that orb in hand. Lear comes out and he throws it out. He's got to get out of here real fast. Peanut's there though. Back him up. Finds the first onto... Well, and now Peanut wisely decides to go into that corner. BoltSouRce gets sent back, but enough crossfire from those two players. Lines them up. Last player low. 3k from him. Now, Izzy on the flank. Doesn't quite catch Chante coming out of dismiss. 1v2 situation. Now Empress available for both Rainers. Will we see either committed? Nice Lear, but it doesn't quite blind her. But Izzy gets the better of that gunfight. Beating out her counterpart. Good stuff from her. Gives it the salt as well. 11-8.
Yeah. 11-8. Grass can't really give up another round here, otherwise it's going to force an overtime if they do end up catching up in rounds here. There are only 3 rounds away, so it's actually a pretty close game. They can do it, but POW have still got a lot of money in the bank here, so they don't have to worry too much about what's about that sort of stuff.
One player on Inspector there. No res available yet, but there is for Mazo. We'll see. Aye, on this angle does spot out a player. Viper Spit available as well, so if he needs to hold back a push on his own, he can rightly do so. Get some early shots off. Nice one-way smoke. But his shower position is... Oh my gosh, if he got hit by that timing just now, he was a dead man. Chante had just pushed up a bit more. She might have gotten a nice angle onto him. Gas is now low, so Shy turns off that orb. Doesn't need that one-way smoke anymore. Peanuts with an aggressive push out of B. But they're ready for it. His push is definitely going towards A. Chante's working this position super aggressively. Isabel about to pick that timing. Mazo spotted. Now, oh, almost lined up there. Mazo has res available. Maybe he's looking to use it onto Shy here. We'll need to commit that wall though. Wall now coming up out of both sides, trying to get out. Mazo with the res, but he's probably donated Shy as a free kill. Yep, there it is. entz gets that second one. Nice flash. Triple for entz in the round. Really big misuse of that resurrection there. BoltSouRce unable to find any more. It does look like a 12th round will be on the board for POW. Peanut picking up his belongings. And he's probably going to go into next round. Doing the walk of shame.
Yeah, really well played there by Chante. Nobody was really watching that shower angle, so was able to get a couple of really nice angles and catch people off guard.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, Shy. Probably thought someone had that angle covered as he walked out sort of back exposed into that, and Chante was able to find one. And then entz, yeah, coming out of that position as well, able to find a triple kill, yeah, for himself. That res, Mazo maybe should have committed the wall there. That res was a bit iffy to go for, as when he did go for it, entz peaked, managed to find the play that was resed. Yeah. think moral of the story is don't res Shy. He always seems to die immediately afterwards. Or gets resed in the midst of a Brimstone ultimate, something along those lines. So yeah.
So if you are grass here, you're gonna have to just use everything because you can't. This is it. This is match point. You don't use it now, then that's it. There's no coming back now. Point of no return. So, early molly stopping this hyper aggressive push from BoltSouRce, falling back out of hookah. Do see two players out on long, AlphaBreeze and FUBU. A couple of players in that hookah position. Nice molly coming out. PeanutsAreYum getting a kill, but CurryPower trading back. Entz also killing Shyfrit, who came through that teleporter. BoltSouRce getting a nice spray down onto Entz. Doesn't spots that last player, drops him, and now it is a 2v3 situation.
Oh.
2v. BoltSouRce getting his third kill of the round. Alpha picking up Mazo. Now, it's just Alpha against two players. They both know where he is. He has got that teleporter behind him. Got the teleporter behind him, so he might be able just to take that teleporter and go to A because both players are on B right now. But he probably just has to figure out that out to himself. He has got that bomb.
Showstopper available. He could bring this into a one-on-one if he's able to find that first kill. But it looks like he might just be walking out into the angle of Isabel. I think she's seen his gun. Oh my gosh, they're just like walking around each other right now. She has to know he's here. Spots him and gets him through the wall. Nice spray.
He gets it in just a lucky spray while moving down there, but you know, it's how it is. A good job onto grass, not giving up that match point. So now it's 12-9. They need to win the next 3 rounds and force an overtime in order to stay in this match. No more losses. So Team Power still has plenty of money to work with by the looks of it. They've got plenty of rifles, same as grass. In a pretty good position here, not at too much of a disadvantage. They have 3 ultimates available to grass's 2. So
nice
getting an early kill onto PeanutsAreYum, making it instantly into a 5v4 situation for them.
Punishing him for that early aggression. Entz with also one onto Shyfrit. That's 2 ultimate agents with ultimates now taken out. Gonna be huge onto Izzy to take this one out, but she manages to win that one onto. It's traded out by Chante though. 4v2 situation now. BoltSouRce doesn't have his ultimate available for this round. Mazo not also close to that res. So, and for all the ultimates available on the side of POW. So this is a do or die round. They have to make this retake happen.
If I'm POW here, I'm just gonna pop everything. I'm gonna get that Sage res off. I'm gonna use the Empress rocket, teleport into a sneaky angle.
You don't even have to teleport. You could just cast it, immediately cancel it, throw some disarray into the offense, make them have that self-doubt of when they're coming out onto the site. I only see some of those pushes coming out, but and rocket. Yeah,
and that's it. AlphaBreeze getting the last kill of the game with that rocket. Well played to Team POW, bringing it back 1-1 in this series.
Yeah, so a 13-2, 13. What was it? I've already gone 13-9 scoreline for the side of POW. Able to win that one out. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We do have one more map in the works for you guys, and that will be Haven. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't yet, also sign up for the giveaway. You can do that on screen. I'll throw up the code once more before we head into our final map. But before then, we're gonna have a quick break, and then we'll be back with more action between POW and grass. Stay tuned.
I'm just enough to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close.
Immunity.
And all your fears that you dream of will disappear just look on, and I'll look down, and all your fears around the ground. Then you said, all I ever wanted was to love like this. All I ever needed was to feel like something more than a closed door flat on the floor. I can offer so much more. All I ever wanted was to feel at ease. All I ever needed was to get up off my feet. 'Cause I believe in hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. 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 Hold on. Right here. Hold on. Right. On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine, and I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. 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 It's On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine, and I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. 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 It's starfire. Starfire.
Alrighty, and we are back from our break once again. See, a lot of you have now entered into the giveaway. Just want to make sure that everyone is reminded that we are hosting that right at the end of the this series now. It is getting late a bit for everyone, but thank you all for still staying with us and watching these two teams duke it out, going the distance into map number 3 once again. With me as always is still Kakaper. Thank you for staying up so late as well, mate.
Still here. How you
Yeah,
feeling,
so-
T? Feeling
Voice
the
is getting
burn?
there. Voice is getting there. I've had a lozenge.
Been a
So-
long couple of games. Very interesting though. Couldn't ask for anything better in the semi-finals like this. Hopefully we get same sort of epic content tomorrow.
Yeah, so I think we are about ready to get into our map 3, which will be Haven. It is quiet time in my household, so I will be keeping it down a little bit. But yeah, we'll be getting into this map quite shortly. I think everyone is about ready now.
Cannot get out of. Alrighty, gamers. So, map 3, Haven. I'll do the rundown for you, T, so you don't wake anyone up. Haven, which we saw earlier tonight for the first time, is a 3-site map. Lots of different ways to play this out on attack, as there is 3 sites. Makes it pretty cool. Bit
Hold
hard
on.
to defend.
If anyone says MS Paint, you're getting timed out.
Alright.
Yeah, you keep going.
So, 3 sites. When you play this map, I like to put a couple of more players on defense in towards the mid, so they can get the quick rotates to assist their teammates on the outside sites if they need to. Really good map. I'm quite nice. Long angles on C and A long. Also, a couple of nasty little short angles. Garage is often a very important point of contention in between B and C site. And yeah, it looks like we're about to get into game. I'll do a team roundup when we eventually do get into game. Just in the loading screen right now. Shouldn't be too long. So, team lineup. For Team Grass, who is on defense, starting off, we have Mazo on Sage, Isabel on Reyna, BoltSouRce on Phoenix, PeanutsAreYum on the Cypher, and Shyfrit on the Raze. So, exact same team. No, same team as game 1 there. Shyfrit just switching it up from, and then on team
on Team Power, we've got AlphaBreeze on that Raze, FUBU back again on the Omen, entz on Phoenix, ChanteNav on Reyna, and Curry Power on Sage. So really static agents like coming out of them. No changes throughout all 3 maps. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, no, I believe you are correct. So we see a lot of attackers here coming up through A. Peanuts going very aggressive on that short position, missing a few shots there, but falls back nice and safe and healthy. Attackers are deciding against going through there. They decide to fall back. Defenders, have over-rotated a little bit. They still have 3 players on A, but looks like one, Mazo is picking up that C position again.
Oh, I'm gonna time someone out.
So Smoke's going down onto C. Now they're pushing up C long. Nice early wall from Mazo. Just manages to get it off before he gets dropped, but he manages to live because of that wall. BoltSouRce is in B garage. Gets caught out by 2 players. Taken down by Chante. First kill of the game. FUBU gets a kill onto Mazo. Izzo trades back. PeanutsAreYum gets a kill on AlphaBreeze as well as FUBU. Nice 2 headshots. entz trades back. Gets a kill on Izzy. Shyfrit gets another kill onto Curry Power. Now, the last player is in garage and entz gets 3 kills to win round 1 of map 3.
Yeah, so once again, the pistol round does go the way of POW. Good early starts to these maps, as always.
So I do see AlphaBreeze picking up that Marshall, which I haven't seen too often during this tournament, but round 2 Marshall can be a deadly tool as it does 101 to the body. So if players on the lost round 1 and on an eco, they only have 100 health, so a body shot is enough to kill. Chante getting a nice kill as well as entz. So that's 2 players down already for Grass. Smoke's going out towards the C site, pushing out, teleport over the top of the wall. Mazo healing himself up. It's now 2 players on C site. Mazo's caught behind this smoke, taking a bit of damage from the paint shells. I'm not sure whose they were, but FUBU gets the kill onto Mazo. Now they have free roam over the site. entz gets 3 kills again to close out round 2. So here we should be seeing rifles being bought by Team Grass, but which we do, and it looks like POW are just opting to stick with the SMGs that they currently have from the last round, not spending any of that extra cash, just adding it to their pockets because it's not super essential. Not really going to lose too much because they already got a round off those guns. But we do see the attackers here veering towards that A position. Nice paint shells going out, killing Curry Power, and Shyfrit also getting a nice spray down onto Chante, getting 2 kills to open up the round. Really good grenade from him. Pops. Shyfrit getting a 4K, getting 2 kills with the Raze ultimate. Now it's just a 1v4 situation here for entz. Shyfrit going for the ace, picking up the ulti orb. entz is there. I wonder if he's going to pick that angle. And Shyfry gets the ace on round 3. Really nice play out of him. Great grenade at the start of the round. And yeah, well played to Shyfry.
That's his like second ace now of the tournament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Second or third, I think. Or maybe one of those was in scrims. But yeah, regardless, really good play out of him. He's probably really happy with himself there. Yeah, good ace coming out of Shyfry. Really using his abilities to his advantage. But entz, once again, he's on a hot start for his team as well. Currently sitting at 7-1, trying to keep his pace going for, because he wants that spot in the grand final.
So attack is pushing up to B mid. Got a smoke down currently. Looks like the attackers defenders are reacting this pretty well, rotating off that A site and just leaving Peanut on the A short. It doesn't really matter too much leaving Peanut there, as he can just he's able to tell if anyone pushes through to A pretty early, gives them plenty of warning to rotate through. Shots going round, everyone's sort of spraying corners, but nothing really being done until Shyfry comes on, cleans up Chante, and Peanuts gets a kill. A couple of more kills go out. Mazo drops 2 people. Now they have Spike, and it's a 1v3 situation for entz again. So entz is coming up mid. Defenders have got eye on the Spike, so it's going to be pretty hard for entz to get through here. PeanutsAreYum it looks like entz is going to back off here, maybe come through a different angle, or end up saving this round. He's coming up through garage, so it might look like he's going for the flank. Peanuts thankfully turned around to watch this angle, and he catches Peanut, misses the angle, gets 3 kills. So now it's to a 1v1.
He's healing.
Doesn't know where Shyfry is, and he gets the 4K onto Shyfry. Really well played, good aiming skills from entz there, bringing that round home in a bit of a dire situation.
Yeah, the defense just offering up those 1v1s. Not able to get those trades effectively, and yeah, entz uses those hot hands also to heal himself up afterwards. So really well played out of him. Perfect utilization. Shy steps up one round and says, "Hold my BMA. I've got something to show you too," and he pulls out a 4K. Gives them another round.
I just want to point out, entz is sitting on 11 kills. There's only been 4 rounds so far,
Yeah,
so he's
crazy
absolutely
pace out
on
of him.
fire.
A flash from BoltSouRce. Oh, but entz just turns and burns.
Mazo shuts him down nice and early, but he gets blinded and killed by Curry Power. So now the attackers have got free reign over this C-site bomb going down.
3v4 retake for the defense here. Isabel has only got the classic. She gets a couple of shots, but gets taken down by Chante. Sorry. And Schifrit's currently walled off from CT. PeanutsAreYum is with him. Does boost up and gets the kill onto Chante, but falls back down. Rez comes back down onto entz in that marketplace. FUBU finishes off Schifrit. Peanuts re-dropping entz after he was res, getting one spray down onto Curry, missing the other shots, and gets taken down by FUBU.
Yeah, really nice satchel burst out from Shy to get that first kill, but yeah, he does get taken pretty low from that position and then dropped later on. Let's get 4 rounds to the side of POW now. Let's see. BoltSouRce currently sitting at no kills, so he's got to turn it up if he wants to get this map, get some kills for himself. Got to turn up the heat. 4 ults available on the side of Grass, and we have 3 on the side of POW.
Yeah, it looks like Grass are opting for a save here, not having too much, so going up against the full rifles from POW, not looking too good. Peanut gets spotted out on short, also spots out entz, but nothing really happens. Peanut does get a little bit hit, but he does return some fire onto entz.
BoltSouRce sitting in the corner with his shorty. Let's see what he's able to make happen here. Oh, he do love a couple of cheeky shorty kills.
The Phoenix ult to no effect. Hasn't really found anyone, returning to his original position.
Lost 33 points of armor though. Peanuts pushed out long here. He's tagged up a bit, but that's all I've been for a game. Now BoltSouRce, his shorty is rung out and they know he's here now. Nice! Flash! Finds so much damage but isn't able to convert into a kill. Heal comes out. Schifrit has Showstopper available, so we'll see if he's able to make this happen now. Push coming through onto the B side. Chante finds one onto Mazo. Nice nade. Peanuts now coming in from the window position, but he's taken out now. Rocket out from Schifrit. Unable to find that play. He's got to clear his corner here. Nope, taken down. That's 5 on the board now for POW. Forgot to untime out someone. I was about to go do that, and now it's just been timed out for really long. It's been timed out for 7 minutes. Whoops.
Good job.
Yeah, let's untime it out.
Full buys here for both teams. POW are sitting on a good reserve of cash. They're looking pretty healthy in the economics department, whereas Grass have just scraped together all this cash. They don't have much left over after buying this round. Attackers are doing, looks like a bit of a C split. 2 players pushing up into that garage. Smoke's going down. Wall coming down on C long, but it's already been shot through. Players have already gotten through all the way through garage and onto C site by the looks of it. BoltSouRce does take them down though, managing to push through that smoke and get the flank down. Now, BoltSouRce picking up a 3, but he gets traded back by AlphaBreeze. Chante picking up Izzy as well as Mazo. Now it is a 2v2 situation with Empress being popped by Chante. Schifrit gets kill on Alpha as he is planting and drops Chante before she can pop off with that Empress.
So turning up now, finally. We've waited for him to pop off. Those Grandmaster ADC marksman skills. Short transfer over 1 day, and looks like it might be today. Bit of a slow start for the rest of his team there. entz has really been like the one consistent player throughout the whole series, just really putting up the numbers for his team, finding those opportunities for them to put rounds on the board, and I cannot give enough props to him. MVP, even when they were down, just, yeah, great play out of that man. And hopefully he's able to carry through and continue as we get into the wee hours of the morning.
Schifrit bungles his grenade there, hits the step and bounces back.
I just cast a curse him.
Nice...
I cast a curse.
Nice... Huh?
I cast a curse the shit out of entz. Talk him up, he immediately gets dropped by the first peek he gets. Oh man.
BoltSouRce out from FUBU, doesn't hit anyone, but Chante gets a nice kill as well as FUBU. They have... Mazo's holding a really tight angle here onto C.
Oh my god, I don't think they know he's here though. Oh, he does get cleared. Oh, held his trigger for a bit too long there.
Bit unfortunate there. Bomb goes down on C. It's a 2v4 retake for Grass here. No ultimates. Oh, no,
Yeah, they have ultimates.
Yeah, they do have ultimates actually. Res is available. Wait, no.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
I'm
on,
looking at
but
the wrong
Res
thing.
is not available. Alright, we'll run this one through. Neural Theft comes out. Shyfred with that showstopper double satchel boost finds a player on site, but he's got another one to contend with, and that Sage is sitting in the corner. Peanut does seem to have an idea of this. That's just missed this come through. Peanuts has a huge fight coming through, but he's unable to find it, and Chante able to win that one out. Good stuff from her to win now 2 crucial rounds, I believe, on that Reyna.
So looks like Grass is going to have to go for a bit of a save here. Not quite enough money to buy up on everyone, so we're going to have an eco round here. Chante has got the orb. Copa has only got a frenzy though on the attackers, so there's only 4 rifles on the attacking side.
Yeah, he had money to get a better gun, so I'm not sure what that whole play, the idea behind that was. AlphaBreeze with a nice entry there. Yes. Oh man. Mazo with a Marshall has to hit a headshot or he's not going to be... Ooh, that is rough. Now the attack comes out onto the site. Mazo's in a dangerous spot now. Paint shells will force him away from that position, and FUBU picks up the kill as he backs out. Really good team play coming out from there, and capitalization out of FUBU to find that one. Now, Shy corners one in the mid. Now it has that AWP. This actually might be huge. If they can just save, or... Yeah, now it's definitely a save. You lost that player in mid. Shy needs to save this gun into the next round. That's $4,500, not 45,000. $4,500 you don't have to spend. Just book it right the hell out of there. Save this gun, and then you'll have... Yeah, they'll be able to... Because I don't think they'll really be comfortably be able to afford one into this round, really. Peanuts will be at about... They may have to give up some utility or something to afford it. But yeah, now that Shy gets to keep this gun, we can still get the utility while still having the power of that operator.
Alrighty, so full buy coming out for Grass here, even with that AWP left over, so they have a little bit of cash left on Shyfred, but everyone else is a bit low. Power, on the other hand, is in a really good spot right now. You'd be happy to be where they are. Only 3 rounds left. They're probably going to have enough money to buy, even if they lose the next 3 rounds. So they're in a pretty good spot.
BoltSouRce has that ultimate available. He has a lot of 4-steps along. Oh, FUBU rather. From the shadows into that heaven position. That's going to be really powerful.
Joke's over.
Shyfred has to be ready for this, and he sort of is, but still gets the drop onto him, and FUBU just loves this guy, man. This is his playground. He loves doing those sneaky omen plays everywhere. Really, somewhat of a standard teleport there, going into that heaven position, but still works out as there wasn't anyone really playing that area. So Mazo and Peanuts now have tough decisions. They probably shouldn't go for this round. Their economy's not looking too strong. Mazo, come on. Unable to land those shots, and he gets destroyed by entz. And a flawless round for Power.
Power. Bringing the score to 2-8 in favor of Power. Absolutely dominating this first half on Haven, showing a lot of power. Now it looks like Grass is opting to buy here and fourth, even though they may be a bit short on cash for the last round of the half.
Yes. So I think what they're trying to do is they're saying we need these 4 rounds on the board, so they're trying to get this one, and then they might also be able to half bind to the next one. They really want these rounds, is what that's signaling. So a bit of desperation coming out of the side of them. Shyfred with a really aggressive positioning. AlphaBreeze already found one onto the C side. That's already gone. Nice one from Shy, but traded. Ensign, AlphaBreeze already finds frags on the other side of the map. Shy finds that player, the Phoenix, with his ultimate. Puts him right back. Hence with a nice shot on the BoltSouRce. This guy's just going off tonight. He's on the bloody gear. Shy now. Pushing out. How badly do you want this round, Shy? Expecting the pick, and entz just gets the better of him.
It's a 1v4 situation. Can the team coach get it here? She does have the Empress available, but she is running low on time. Might just look for an exit frag. She's in a pretty good spot to get a couple, but does hear them all running out. Sort of hiding in the corner. Catches them off guard. Sprays down one of them. Dies to AlphaBreeze. And looking a bit dire on the money situation now.
Yeah, so as we said,
only 2 players can buy up here. I think they can't. Only one other player can buy a rifle and light armor, but the only 2 players can full buy here. So, bit of a rough spot for them to be in right now, with especially the last round and a half. They have got 3 ultimates ready with the Sage and Empress and the Raze ultimates, but it's not looking too good for them this round.
yeah, but the way entz is playing, what can you do? 19 and 5 for that man. He's led right behind by Chante, who's also pulling enough of her weight, 12 and 7 for her, but entz, he's really going to town right now. Just applying so much pressure, getting those entries in an over-rotation. They've gambled towards the A side. And honestly, those high-risk plays are what you gotta make, but Peanuts has spotted literally every single player on their team almost. And now they know the take is coming in. Players scattering it onto the site. Rocket as well, and this round is surely... It's surely done. We're looking at a 9-3 scoreline, unless BoltSouRce and Izzy can make something happen. Empress is available, and she needs to get those, pop that and get those kills now. Here we go. Empress on, finds the first, no, that's BoltSouRce actually. Walled off, does break that one down. BoltSouRce now. Upgrade to a better gun, but we can see Chante's on the flank, and she manages to catch out Izzy. He wasn't looking probably. BoltSouRce finds one, unable to find the second, but regardless of whether you want that or not, Chante was already on the flank. And a really dominant 2-10 start from POW.
Good way to end this last half. My scoreboard is bugged yet again, so no...
Oh, same.
Oh my god, gotta love Riot Games, man. So, if you're on POW here, you're thinking, we only need 3 rounds. If we win this first round, we've got a free round the second round, because we'll have SMG. Well, more than, but not free, but like a very high chance.
It's almost a guaranteed round, you could say.
So yeah, so they're in a great spot here, coming into the second half. Grass really just, they can't afford to give up absolutely anything, even though POW are only on 10 rounds. If they give up any more rounds, it's just going to make it harder and harder. So,
ooh, nice nade from AlphaBreeze. Yeah, really on point with his usage of that whole almost lands a shot onto Peanuts. Does get the tag, in fact, actually. I think that was through the wall. So now that pressure coming in towards Garage, and it does have that frenzy, finds the first, blinded out now. BoltSouRce unable to re-frag. Man, entz is just putting on a show right now. Really crazy shots from out of him. Really good, actually just really good weapon choice there to hold that position. Chante also ringing in with her 2 of her own. And now Mazo left in a 1-on-5 and goes down.
Crazy round, just absolutely dominant. There's not much pride, like, they're just getting out-traded every time. They're not able to match this aim skill right now, so a bit unfortunate for Grass.
Okay.
Wonder if they're going to force buy here, knowing that if they give up this round, it's going to be extremely hard.
This is what I want to talk about. So this is when you need that hero AK. You need to make that do or die play. You need to just have one of those players that has $2,000 to just buy a Bulldog and drop it to one of the other players. You must, and that's your best shot into this round. You have to equalize out the weaponry, because otherwise you're going to be either underarmed or under-armored. Shy does manage to find that trade out. Nice paint shells might drop that player. No. Almost though. Peanuts now trying to get out in front of the side. Bomb will go down. Nice shots out with the Marshall. And now the peaks are coming in. Chante now trying to push back out onto the side. Nice clear to force some plays off the angle. I don't actually realize he's only got 3 bullets, and now she certainly does. And
Cypher getting a 3rd kill that round, as well as Izzy picking up a nice kill. Now it's just FUBU in a 1v4 situation.
yeah, really nice force buy. finally committing out. Actual to further delay this play, and Shy's picking up a 4K when they needed it most.
When it matters most.
Stops
Really
them from reaching
well
that
played by
crucial
Grass.
map point.
They made that call early on that saying, hey, we just need to send it here. Buy up, because they know that now Power won't have enough money to buy themselves here, because they also bought last round. So even though Grass were a bit of a money disadvantage, they've really just swung it around in their favor. So this round should be looking pretty good for them. So it's just an adding up. They still do need to get another 10 rounds in order to close this one out, but it's looking better than it was at the start of this half. Just see attackers just holding really tight angles. We've got a 4-stack of players on A site, 2 people holding a nasty crossfire on that short position. No one's really pushed it. I think Peanuts has figured out. I wonder if Peanuts has figured out that there's no one on B site currently. Shy getting 2 nice stinks. Is he walking into that nasty crossfire? Shy getting a 3rd. No. Mazo picking up FUBU. Now it's just a 1v4, sorry, after Izzy gets dropped in that crossfire, but
yeah,
not
so
much.
Did mention that 4-stack onto the A side, but Shy just comes out, swinging, popping heads left and right. Really good awareness out of him. He's trying to keep up with entz here now. 21 and 10 for himself. But they've got a long way to go. You've got to make up a 7-round differential. So really gotta have a perfect offense here. As we move into our 16th round of map 3. Playing for a grand final spot today, right now, which will also be tomorrow at 7 p.m. AlphaBreeze, though, says he wants to be there. He's taken out another player, gets that heal from the stage as well. FUBU unable to hold off against Shy for it though, and that's on the A side. Now those players are exploding out. Rotations coming in. ChanteNav is here, has the Empress. Will she decide to commit this one? Sees that player trying to jump into heaven. Ooh, this is really awkward. I do not know what's happening, but it's awkward, whatever it is. Shy getting picked up. Play comes out. AlphaBreeze going insane. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Kills going back and forth, and all of a sudden, Mazo, nice shot onto Curry Power, and finds a 3K, saving them another round. What was happening there? That was really fast, and interesting retake. You had players that were capitalizing on moments, like every single player was trying to make sort of a hero play into that moment. You saw AlphaBreeze coming out of that heaven position, jumping down, finding 2-3 kills onto the site. You had Shy trying to hold back the hold back the push by using some of that offensive utility. Uses that ult, but gets dropped before he manages to pop it. And then you had BoltSouRce, who was caught out with utility in his hands. But somehow they came out on top. Mazo was there, the anchor at the back of the site, and he manages to get a 3K for himself and put another round on the board, closing that gap by 1 round at a time.
Does look like attackers are going to go for this mid push. They know one person is on B at least. They're going for a fast, walling it off. Alpha drops Peanuts, but Bolts trades back instantly. So now it's a 4v4. Bolt's getting a second one onto Shante. We got Mazo watching behind. Waiting on that flank. Shyfrit getting a nice kill onto Curry Power. More shots going out.
Good hot hands. Forces a pretty position. FUBU though gets dropped by BoltSouRce, who's now got 3 in the round. Maybe looking to get a quad. Shy's still peeking out. entz just trying to heal up in the hot hand. Maybe trying to save some KD here. He wants to keep his combat score up. Got a shorty. Let's see what can happen here. I think BoltSouRce might die to the bomb here if he doesn't find this kill.
360 kills BoltSouRce. That's insane.
He just absolutely styles on PeanutsAreYum. Oh no.
Jesus.
Even if you don't win that round, that is an absolute moral victory.
That's a clip right there if I've ever seen one. So, yeah. Good job to Grass though, keeping that side intact. Been unfortunate he got styled on like that, but they've brought it back, winning 4 rounds in a row. Current score 6-11 in favor of Power. So still got plenty of money to work with, I'm assuming. I can't tell you, but
I was just looking in chat. Just realized you could do MAZ Omega lol for Mazo. And pushing out mid aggressively, isn't able to find a kill, but does get a lot of damage. I'd maybe like to see. Okay, BoltSouRce uses that hotness to heal up and also commits his. That's a bit unfortunate, but he does commit his own ultimate in return. AlphaBreeze from that window position finds Isabel and also forces that ult back. That's a big win for him. ChanteNav with some nice spray through those mid doors. Shyfrit walled off at long. Does manage to get through into the site. Now he has to clear all these angles on his own, but there's a player in the corner, and I don't know if he's clearing him. No, he doesn't. entz, they're getting the better of him once again. Peanuts now trying to creep up the long position. ChanteNav, another one from the garage. 2v2. entz now over-rotating a bit. I don't know if he remembers Peanut was here. Peanuts is matching the rotate with him on the offense, and they might meet up at the A side here. And who hears who. So we'll see how this now transpires. entz going into the heaven position. BoltSouRce clearing out the site.
he does hear BoltSouRce running around. Gets the headshot onto Peanuts. He knows where BoltSouRce is on site somewhere because he heard him making noise earlier. Watching behind him, checking the angle, but Shantae's pushing up. Gets dropped by BoltSouRce. Now it's a 1v1 Phoenix.
Yeah, so both players are aware of the other's positioning, and now he definitely knows bomb. His time is ticking down now, and he has yet to plant the bomb. He needs to find something. This is so BoltSouRce
Gets it with minimal seconds remaining.
and they are actually just holding on for dear life. All of these rounds, like barely 1 or 2 players staying alive, and they're crawling their way back into this 1 round at a time. 5 now in a row for them.
This is crazy, man. 7-11. Grass making a comeback, winning 5 rounds in a row. They just need another 4 rounds now to catch up. And they've still got at least a round to
Around buffer.
around
Yeah.
a safety net of a round. Sorry. So coming in, looks like everyone's got rifles, looking pretty healthy on cash. entz gets a nice kill on a BoltSouRce. Peanuts trades back, gets 2 actually on entz and AlphaBreeze. So it's 2 strong players dropped at the beginning of this round. Shantae spot Peanut in mid, misses shots. Peanuts gets a 3rd, and Mazo also drops Curry Power. Now FUBU is stuck here in a 1v4 situation. They know where he is. He sees the bomb being planted. Gets 2, gets dropped by Shyfrit at the end though. So now it is 8-11. Still Curry Power, Power in the lead with 11, but
Everyone
Grass
on
really
the side
making a comeback here.
of Grass is taking turns stepping up. 1 round, it was Mazo with a crucial... looks like they want to get a pause out. They should be able to do it themselves.
I can't put it on.
We can't put it on, no one doesn't work.
Reset the tempo, not them.
Did you set it on? It was on, right?
Shadows traveling.
Don't worry.
Okay, it looks like he says it's fine now, so that's a bit interesting. Yeah, no tactic pauses utilized just yet. Shyfrit, another opening kill. But as I was saying earlier, we're seeing like each player on Grass like step up. Mazo with a 3k earlier to save the round. We had BoltSouRce winning a crucial 1v1, and here he is again. Peanuts with a triple kill the last round to open up the site. Now it's a 3v5 again. And they're letting it sit. I don't want to say the C word, but I feel like it's about to happen. entz, but
something certainly is. Shantae does get a kill as well as entz, and Curry gets a res onto Alpha. It's 4v3 right now. Drop. Peanuts gets kill. entz also drops BoltSouRce. Ray's ult comes out, shoots, takes down Peanut. Mazo picks up entz, gets another one. Now it's 1v1, but Alpha gets that last kill, making it 8-12. So now Power have just brought it back. Now they're 1 round away from making it all the way to the grand finals.
Oh man. Oh man, if Mazo had managed that spray transfer. 4 ultimates available on the side of Grass, and they've got to use those 4 ultimates to somehow find themselves 4 rounds now, if they want a chance to reach the grand finals. So the winner of this match will be meeting up against the Titans that have dominated so far, which was Big Weenie, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Big Weenie.
Yep.
Let's see. That's transpire. Schiffer does get forced out of that mid-window position, unable to get that early peek, and he's now smoked off. Let's see what they decide to do with this round. This is series point.
See the players slowly pushing up onto ace. There's only one player on A right now, and that's exactly where they're going to go. FUBU's in a bit of a... He's not watching this short angle. He's holding a really tight, long angle. Nobody's seen him yet. Chante looks like she's rotating somewhere. Blind does come out, though, lets them know that they're there. Schiffer does pick up FUBU. Now they have this site. Bomb going down. Chante is up in heaven. Spots the bomb going down, but gets walled off before she can pick up that kill. BoltSouRce also taking down entz and AlphaBreeze. Peanut also getting Chante. Now it is a 1v5 situation. The Sage does not have res, unfortunately, but it's not looking all too good. Picking up that Vandal and might just go for his
that sound cue gives away where he is currently. We can see Shy now on the swing. Will Curry be able to pick this one up? No, he will not. 9-12. Every round is crucial. 3 map points they have to work with. 3 series points. 3 chances to get themselves into the grand finals, or we are going to overtime. In the money situation, it seems like it's bad on the side of the defense. I saw only $2,000 on entz. Does look like all of them have opted for pistols, so this might be the small breather that Grass gets. They need to play this round carefully. They need to make this one clean, and they need at all costs make sure that no kills fall over, because even if you die, you might have money to buy into the next rounds, but every kill you give is another point the enemy team gets towards their ultimates. And you can see AlphaBreeze almost on that showstopper, like 3 points away. FUBU also 1 point away from that ultimate. Curry Power's probably not going to reach that Sage ultimate once again. But also Phoenix 3 points away as well. They've read this situation nicely and they've gone up C. So now reaping with these pistols is going to be quite difficult. BoltSouRce in the garage position. They're now fanning out, playing this post plant. And boy, is everything just on a knife's edge right now.
Entirety of Power are currently on B site, all moving up together as a team. It's the only way you can really do it in situations like this, and Shorty's just trading out each other. Shorty comes out from CT, so they know that they're coming. Schiffer picks up one on Chante. Mazo gets a second onto Curry Power. BoltSouRce picks up a third onto AlphaBreeze. Mazo gets a second onto FUBU, and 1 person left. Bomb about to explode, bringing this to 10 and 12. It certainly is winnable. entz gets 2 kills at the end there, but...
So this is what I was talking about. entz getting those 2 kills, even if he hasn't done that much economic damage, and he did die at the end of that round. Oh, he did die? I don't actually... Yeah, he definitely died.
Yeah, entz died, yeah.
He died, but he was 3 points away at the start of that round. 2 kills grants him those 2 points, 2 of the 3, and then his death also gives him his own one. So now he's got that ult. And that might come in clutch. We see 3 available ults on the side of Power here. 4 ults for Grass. This is going to be an absolute mad fight. You see, yeah, entz now committing that aggressive out mid, trying to find some advantages for his team and slow down the aggression of the offense. Here we go. Into mid window. They have to be ready for this. No, he's not. Peanuts gets picked. Sage ultimate is available. They need to res that player. This is the moment you need to commit that ultimate. And speaking of which, Curry Power's pushed that one, but they spotted that one out. Oh, not able to win that gunfight, but does set a really nice tag. And man, oh man.
Looks like Attack is just going to go for a quick A push here, just pushing it all the way out.
Yeah, and steering this
Blind, throwing out the Liz.
Mazo winning out that duel is crucial.
2 Empresses being used, bomb going down. Mazo drops a person that was up in heaven. Schiffer using that rocket barrage, killing Chante.
Oh my goodness, Cac.
2v5 retake here. Empress still going on fizzing. I don't think there's too long left on that. Alpha is up in the heaven position, but
Cack.
Curry Power
Cack.
looks...
They're giving up the retake. They're going back. They know they don't have money. They need to save these weapons for that 24th round. It's going to be 11-12, Cack. And we might
couldn't
have...
get it any tighter. I can... two players I can see. Shyfrit on 30 kills right now, and entz on 31. So people are doing work.
We have a hell of a map on our hands, Cack. We are heading into round 24. It is do or die. I wish I could tell you what the money looked like on the side of POW, but we'll have to see what they can afford. They saved those 2 rifles, and will that come into play now? I don't... Shadows... Into the Shadow is available, but no other ults are remotely close. AlphaBreeze needs 2 for that... for his ultimate. And we did see a lot of ults committed out of the side of grass. They get out close to that neural theft, and BoltSouRce does have that run it back. So the onus is on him to really make something happen here. No A presence shown right now. Here we go. BoltSouRce. This is his moment. Can he tie this game up and bring them to overtime? Unable to find the first now. Shy, up on the trade. Finds that player. Good.
Is he dropping Chante, making one, pushing out onto A site. Bomb going down on A. FUBU does pick up BoltSouRce. Now it's a 4v4. Peanuts is in a bit of a strange position. He catches the tripwire on the rotating Phoenix of entz. So hopefully he can catch him off guard here. Peanuts does. He picks down entz. AlphaBreeze shies, space down Shyfrit from top. Curry Power also getting up. Peanuts dropping, FUBU being dropped by FUBU dropping Peanuts. Sorry.
Mazo 1v3, and it's oh no! Mazo falls.
It.
And POW will be your second grand finalist now in the hard Valorant tournament. Going down to that round 24, but Grass were not able to mount the comeback, and it is over now.
Damn. Bit unfortunate for Grass there, but really well played to both teams. Absolutely duking it out, leaving it to the latest moment to bring it home, but huge games from both players.
And it is over.
Really well played.
Crazy map number 3 coming out, but POW manages to eke it out, and they are sending themselves into the grand finals where they will be facing off against Big Weenie. And of course, you will have your lower bracket finals, which will be Grass facing off against their Hearthstoners.
Yeah.
I do not even know what to say right now, Cack. I am lost for words. That was an absolute banger of a map. That was almost the comeback.
Yeah, almost made the dream real, but better team wins in the end, I guess.
11-13 was the scoreline.
Really well played to both teams. Tight matches, bit unrelenting, but it's nice to see that the games today have really been so even.
So I just want to give a huge shout out to entz as well. That man put his team on his back, dropping another 30 kills and just on fire. Really carried his team through that first half and just popping the hell off. But with that said, guys, we are going to head to another break before